experts from the scientific community, these are the top people in the world who investigate these things, conclude time after time there are no adverse health effects in fields of this nature. There are no adverse health effects in fields of this nature.
I believe that the level of concern in the community is greater than it need be,
That there is no demonstrated public health risk.
It's billions and zillions of money. You know, so what the outcome of this study is can have an enormous impact.
What we tried to set up is a study in which we gave ourselves all of the chances to find an effect if it exists. But the risk of cancer is probably not very high at the individual level. But if you multiply by 1 billion users around the world, that could mean hundreds of thousands of cancers around the world.
It baffles me that they can say that because it's wrong.
I've heard that people's health may be at risk when they're exposed to these radio frequency fields, especially when people like us will be living close to the tower.
Well, it's a valid concern. This issue has been studied in Canada as well as around the world. Our facilities, the antennas, our transmission facilities, as well as those of others, such as radio and television broadcasters, must all meet rigorous exposure standards, and these are established by Health Canada.
Whether or not there was 6 antennas as there were originally in 1995 or 15 now in 2002, they still comply with the safety regulations as outlined by Industry Canada. With the safety regulations as outlined by Industry Canada, the safety regulation with the
You could get sort of a perception that there may be something that might be leading to some sort of complications here.
No evidence that there is a risk associated with radio frequency fields emitted from cellular telephones.
Our strive for scientific truth. If scientific truth is no longer our guiding principle, we can better close this whole place down.
A Health Canada report released today says available studies show current safety standards are sufficient. Cell phones held close to the head for long periods affect our health. Therefore, we must study
potential health risks.
6 months and $150,000 later, a panel of scientists has concluded cell phones seem to be okay, but we need more research to know for sure.
Previous research has not included a high proportion of digital phone users. We also want to be able to look at people who have used cell phones for a long time. And we want to follow those people. Certainly we hope to be able to look at genetic factors as well as environmental exposures.
We do not believe that any of our recent decisions, including the crucial ones, was ultimately influenced by industry. I can only see what is published, how they behave in public, what they do behind doors, what they do in boardrooms. I have no idea.